Hello fellow crafters, my name is George and this is the Spare Time G, and today we're gonna make the Ghoul Trooper from the Fortnite.
Nice.
If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing and clicking the bell to get notified once I upload a new video. So as the Halloween is coming up, I have decided to make more or less horror related stuff this month, and this is the first one. Many of my subscribers have suggested to me to sculpt the Ghoul Trooper statue. The more interesting part about this one for me is that it is going to be more or less realistic female body model, and for that, as you can see, I have started making her torso and legs with clay. One important thing with this one is that it has no frame. As you can see, I'm just using this plastic tube to reinforce the kind of narrower portions of her legs, where the clay is not going to be supporting this statue that much, and nothing else. This is the only non-clay thing I have used sculpting this one. The reason behind that is very simple. The statue size is not that big for it to not be able to support itself, and at the same time sculpting without frame is much easier for me. One more thing is I'm right now making the basic shape for her body, which is going to be narrower than the actual one, because later on I will cover it up with the distinctive color. Here you can see that I have worked on the body, torso and legs. More specifically, I have added more like female features on it. Also have added feet, breast. So I'm not going to paint this guy. Instead, I'm going to cover the body up with the already painted clay. So I'm doing everything narrower than it is going to be in the final version, as no matter how thin you will make these clay layers, it will still add some bulk to the sculpture. And if you already finished the frame with the desired thickness of her legs and torso, once you add this layer, it will be really fat looking. So keep that in mind. Right now you can see I'm wrapping everything up with the I'm trying to wrap everything up with the already painted clay, dark clay. This is already dark one, and the about 90% of her body is covered up with this color. And here you can see that I have finished wrapping nearly every kind of details of the bottom part, trousers, and half of the shirt as well. I'm not going to use many of the different colors to make this other shapes. I kind of decided to go with this plain black one. And here I have done a lot of work and added many details to it. Here you can see the most specific and detailed ones are the boots. In the model, the Ghoul Trooper skin is quite different. It has like a different boots on both left and right side, so I copied that up and made this like rigid boots for her. Also, I have started the top part as well. More specifically, had made the necklace and the tank top, and started making the base for her skin color, on which I'm going to later add hands and head, of course. Here you can see the hands. They are pretty much similar. The technique of me using on them is quite similar to the whole torso of her. You just need to make this kind of simple clay version of her hand, which is going to be a little narrower than the last finished version is going to be, and cover it up with the desired look, desired color. I have also made these shoulder caps with which I will fasten everything up onto the torso like this. Of course, it's not finished. It is a little longer on the forearm side. I'm going to cut out some chunks to make this fingerless gloves. And at the same time, you can see the head more specifically the base of the head. And here's the final version. I'm very happy with this one. It was quite tough to make the face details, and at this scale it is really difficult to make like nice looking female face, because even though I was using my tools, this scale is quite small, but the paints and details have concealed the little flaws on it, and to be honest, I'm quite satisfied with the end result. At the same time, the hands, of course, are looking quite nice in my opinion, and overall the posture and the fact that this sculpture is female is quite a big leap for me, as it is only the second sculpture of a female body, so to say. The first one was the female Titan from Attack on Titan series. And yeah, I have learned quite a bit of from this project, of course, and was quite happy to challenge myself on this scale without frame. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed making it. It was quite tough and challenging, especially the face, but yeah, I have learned some kind of lessons from it, and am very happy to come out of my bubble of comfort, so to say. Have a nice day and see you next time. Goodbye.